All right, let's rock and roll.
Get up and get dressed. The gang that kidnapped KG is tearing through the city, setting fire to everything in their path. KG told me they call themselves the Outlaws. They're a bunch of ex-cons who are apparently eager to head right back to the Slammer. Their ringleader is a guy everybody calls Napalm 99. This guy has been in and out of the joint several times. Hang on, I'm coming with you. These aren't your average fist fodder. You're going to need friends from here on out. The Outlaws aren't the only ones we have to worry about. These guys call themselves the Shadow Platoon. They're ex-grunts led by some guy named McKinsey. They may have all been in the service, but there's not an ounce of honor between the lot of them. They're nothing but a pack of psychotic meatheads who got kicked out of the army for being too unstable. But they're still a world apart from the typical goons you'd find roaming the streets. If their track record is anything to go by, each one is a major threat in his own right, so you'd better take some backup just in case. My men know that you're calling the shots, so regardless of whether two of you are ganging up on the same guy, or whether you split up and go after them individually, issue your commands clearly and wisely. The riot is spreading to the city center. There's even looting going on around Central Square. The mayhem is the handiwork of some scumbags being led by the outlaws. They brought some outsiders into their fold and are inciting the riots. We can't just let this unruly mob run about recklessly. Go out and crush them. Joined the riot to loot and torch everything in sight. They've even got those punks in on the action till they waste to the city. But why? They've even started raising hell on my turf. You better go and put a stop to that right now. You don't need to take out all of them. Just concentrate on dropping their leader and the rest of them will turn tail and run. Now go. I'm counting on you. The outlaws have recruited Chris, a brawler who's worked as a bouncer at a bar and is an enforcer for a loan shark downtown. Word is, he's got you in his sights. Brawlers have gotten by on their neutral status because they haven't been affiliated with any gang turfs. But hey, that's no reason why we shouldn't take them out if they start giving us trouble. Go say hello to our little friend, and take a partner with you. Chris has plenty of street fighting experience, so stay on your toes.
Yo, over here!
The Boxers have teamed up with the Shadow Platoon to go after Glenn, who's chilling back at their hideout. Some of the Boxers from the West Side Gym were known to have had a hand in the rioting, so it seems like the Shadow Platoon were able to bring them on board. Glenn might not have been a saint, but we don't want him ending up in a hospital now. We've got to get over there right now and help him out. Jake's been laying low ever since losing to you in that fight, but he's just turned up. I'm ready to make him a deal, but it looks like he's gotten in deep with the street gangs on the outskirts of the city. I've already prepared the cash. Make short work of those scumbags and get Jake back here in one piece. The industrial district is a buffer zone between the inner city and the residential area of respectable citizens. However, due to the recent downturn in the economy, it has practically become a ghetto. The outlaws have been seen going in and out of a building in that area. I'm guessing that's their hideout. Destroy it before they start running amok. Their hideout is located underground, so mop them up nice and fast before they can call in reinforcements. Because if they do, you've got no place to run. Park is a brawler in the industrial district. He knows Taekwondo and specializes in conflict resolution. He has no affiliation with the Outlaws or the Shadow Platoon. But in an unfortunate turn of events, one of Dwayne's boys mistook him for a rioter and decked him. Park, understandably upset, has been attacking every Zap's crew he sees. He can't be left hanging around the industrial district like this, so take someone with you and sort him out. Got a tip on who kidnapped KG and is headed downtown. I know the KG incident makes his blood boil, but it's unlike him to fall for such an obvious trap. He's completely losing it, and if it's an ambush, he won't stand a chance. The Zap said he left a while ago. Go and help Dwayne before it's too late. Hurry! Trying to persuade the boxers to sever their ties with the Shadow Platoon. It seems obvious to anyone but him that it's not going to go as smoothly as he thinks. They'll see him as a traitor, and he'll have no chance of getting out without a fight. Even a tough nut like Grim will run into problems if he's outnumbered 4-1. He's supposed to be meeting them in the abandoned subway station, so go give him the support he needs.
Come on.
The outlaws have attacked Tong Yun. Seems they mistakenly thought he was one of us. Actually, you two should be working together. Go help him, and leave the rest to me. You're surrounded. I should have known better than to let you go alone. Downtown is pretty popular with the looters. The Shadow Platoon is keeping a close watch on the area, so there's no surprise a welcoming party was waiting for you. Taking on all of them by yourself is going to be pretty tough, but do your best to come back alive. The outsiders have been cornered by Kadanashi's disciples into a warehouse. The disciples want to give them a good beating, but they don't have sufficient numbers. Go and lend them a helping hand. challenge you in a one-on-one battle. Napalm 99 seems keen to see that you get torn to pieces, and he's probably using this as a test to see if Chris has what it takes. You know that means Chris will be giving you everything he's got. Don't let him get the upper hand. You've got to stay calm and strike when it's hot. And don't swing at the outlaws on the sidelines.
Take him down! Kill him, fool! Kill him!
Unhappy with their champion. They're going to punish Chris for losing the fight. That's the kind of short-sighted thinking you'd expect from those idiots. You should get back there and give him a hand to get on his good side. Just because the outlaws used him up and spit him out doesn't mean he's unredeemable. He'll be an asset for us down the line. Besides, given the option between jumping ship and certain death, what choice does he have? Is looking worse and worse for the urban areas. The mayor has announced a pledge to restore civil order, but we all know that surveillance cameras and steel gates aren't the solution here. We must take matters into our own hands. The street gangs are kicking up a lot of dust in Central Square, and if left uncontrolled, they may start looting again. I want you to go and rough up the Shadow Platoon member who's leading the rioters. Break his leg as an example to the street gangs. That should put an end to their shenanigans. ones jumped Kadanashi's crew that were protecting the citizens from the rioters. Some of them have been hit so hard they're completely incapacitated. It's probably the work of the Shadow Platoon. That area may descend into chaos once again. Word has it that Master Kadanashi himself is out to get revenge for his disciples, promising that the culprits will get what's coming to them. Kadanashi is not our enemy anymore. Go help him out. The Shadow Platoon has gotten separated from the rest of his gang and is apparently taking refuge in a motel. Go and convince him to take a long vacation, if you know what I mean.
Hey, come on!
Is a brawler from the Green Hill area. This guy is a bad scene. Nobody wants to scrap with him because he doesn't pull any punches, and he's got the skills to back it up. He's been pretty mellow recently, but I think the rioters who have spread to that area have reignited his bloodthirst. It seems he came well armed. To even the odds, you'll probably have to use weapons when you take him on. Keep an eye out for dropped weapons, or grab his, and give him a taste of his own medicine.
Take you down! Hey!